Mhm, mhm, mhm. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Have a Chat with Poet Noreen, episode 10. I am Noreen Snyder, your host, and tonight our guest is Bob McNeil from USA. Okay. Bob McNeil is a writer, editor, cartoonist, and spoken word artist. Is the author of Verses of Realness. Hal Sorowitz, a former Queens New York Poet Laureate, called the book a fantastic trip through the mind of a poet who doesn't flinch at the truth. Among Bob's recent accomplishments, he found working on lyrics of Monsieur Harch to be a humbling experience because of the anthology's talented contributors. In August, Flexible Press will publish his book composed of essays, illustrations, poems, and stories titled Compositions, Compassion, and Other Emotions. Both Bob and his publishers look forward to helping the National Alliance to End Homelessness with proceeds from the collection. Okay. Good evening, Bob. Welcome to Have a Chat with Poet Noreen Show. It is an honor
Thank
to
you.
have you here. And how are you
Thank you.
doing, Bob? You're
Thank you for
welcome.
having me. Noreen, before we proceed, I have to express my love for your show. Although
Yes,
my schedule often conflicts with the live broadcasts, I
right.
always view the program later on. You are a tenacious supporter of literature. For that fact and your talent as a writer, I am grateful to know your name.
Uh, thank you.
Yeah,
And I'm honored to know you too. It's an
bless you.
honor.
Bless you. Now, if I may, let me tell you something of a personal nature. Since my
Yes.
lung operation, I no longer have a lot of strength to speak for long periods of time. This side effect delights my girlfriend. So,
Okay.
as much as I would love to spend hours with you, my health won't allow it. Taking my
Okay.
illness into consideration, I will share a couple of brief poems from my new
Okay.
book, Compositions on Compassion and Other Emotions. Then, with great regret, I have to exit stage left. By the way, proceeds from this single author anthology, as you stated, will go to the National Alliance to End Homelessness.
Okay. Mhm.
Mhm. When I
Okay.
was in the hospital, my mind was preoccupied with the fact that life is transitory. Right there and then, I vowed to honor certain creative friends in my next book. This first poem is about a poet who died at an early age. It is titled A Belated Blazon of Passion.
Mhm. Okay.
Imagistic sister, you were dawn beautiful
Mhm.
and flower delightful, sailing sweetly on New York streets. Oh, you gold hued queen, clad in velvet midnight, with neon colored fingernails. I adored seeing your cinnamon and yellow jasmine feather soft tresses sway around this town. Sappho's odes, Giovanni's black ire, Dickinson's indigo ideas, and Walker's purple truths resided in your mind, imagistic sister. Calliope guided your genius, and your conceptual comets blazed and amazed the horizon in my head, employing the skill of a healer. I wanted to touch you, coo soothingly, imagistic sister. But you died, leaving unrequited hearts desiring a caress that never coalesced. Housed in the heaven of my vision, you will forever remain dawn beautiful and flower delightful. Thank you.
Wow. That is,
Thank you.
wow. That is, wow.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Welcome.
Once again, I understand the Latin phrase tempus fugit, time flies.
Okay.
And as a writer, with whatever time I have left, it is
And
important to
wow.
chronicle my existence. This poem, A Pertinacious Philosophy, advises other writers to do the same. Regardless of whether your being's balloon is touching the troposphere or
Okay.
deflating on the salt flats, continue to write. If you are as dour as a mourner, write about it. If your days possess the jubilation that a lottery winner knows, write about it. Chronicle who and what you are before you are no more. In the rental home known as life, remember the pending end of your lease. Therefore, before relocating to a necropolis, create at the rate rabbits procreate. Calendars do not determine your days. The number of poems, stories, essays, drawings, and performances define your time as an artist. From my point of view, all artists should use that approach as time encroaches. Once again, thank you, Noreen.
Wow, you're very welcome. Wow, I love that. I love both your poems, and
Bless you for saying that.
you always tell the truth, and I love it. That about you. You go and you should you should hit it right on the nail, and and you should tell the truth, and you don't make no you don't butter it up or anything. You should come out there and be raw, right raw, and should tell the truth, and I love that.
Thank
So
you. I
thank you.
appreciate you for saying that.
You're welcome.
Noreen, from both hemispheres of my heart and every facet of my soul, I love you and your program. However, this sick old man has to go. And dear social media friends, I appreciate you. Your support gave me the pillar to hold up this hull of mine. I am grateful. Thank you. Oh, and another thing, speaking of books, Noreen, I am really looking forward to reading yours. I can't
Uh-huh.
blame the postal system because since my illness, I'm not quite as ambulatory as I used to be. So I have
Yes.
to get over to my P.O. box at some point. But I know when I go there, I will find your work. And I'm really, really looking forward to seeing
Okay. Thank you.
you. Okay.
That's
Good night to
well.
you, my love. Good night.
You have a
And
good night, and I
okay,
pray
and
that
keep in contact. Keep in contact. And I'm looking forward to receiving this link. And I will share this with my friends subsequently. Okay.
okay, and I pray that you will make a complete recovery. I'm
Thank
praying
you.
for you. You're
From
welcome.
your lips to above.
Okay, thank you, and
Thank you.
you're welcome, and thank you very much for being here. It is an honor. Thank you.
Bless you, love. Good night.
Good night. Okay, okay. Um, thank you very much, Bob. For being my guest tonight. It is our pleasure. This is a conclusion of Have a Chat with Poet Noreen, episode 10, with guest Bob McNeil. If you have any questions for Bob McNeil, go in and ask him on YouTube or on his Facebook page. You can check him out. I want to thank our audience for being here tonight and taking time out of your life for us. Thank you all very much for your support. I hope everyone enjoyed this show tonight. Remember, you're never too old or too young to live your dreams. I hope to see you next month. Have a good night. We love you all, and so does God. God bless you, and good night, you all. And like Bob said, he only could read a couple of poems, and so go check him out, and you can check out his book at I marked it down. Flexiblepub.com/compositions, his newest book. FLEXIBLEPUB.com/compositions. Thank you all. Okay. Have a great night. Okay.